Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So after a long time I'm uploading again a new video, and this time I'm late because I was having my third year board examination, and it was so tiring, and I have just finished my theory examinations. Practical examination are yet left to be attempted. And so today I thought of just sharing it with you, the five very important things that helped me get through my board examination, special third year board examination, really well. Okay, so the questions were tough in some subjects, and sometimes MCQs were tough, sometimes PVQ were tough, sometimes whole question paper was tough. But whatever it was, I will be discussing about the question paper later on in a separate video. But today I'm thinking to discuss about this five thing, nothing more, that really helped me to perform well in my examination. So without further ado, let's get started. The number one thing, and this is something that I think every one of you know, but we still do not follow it, and that is to make a good routine. Okay, I'm telling you, if you are a student and you are having your exams and you are not making an aim, to finish, so you don't have any routine, you will mess up. You will mess up. You'll be really slow first of all, okay, and you will not know where are you going, and have you covered off enough or not, are you in a good pace or not. And you know it will be more relaxed form, okay, and you will have no stress early at the early times, and then slowly when exams is very near you will start to panic. So have a proper routine. I'm not a routine person, literally. I think this time for this examination I must have made like at least five different routines, at least five to six routines, okay, that I will be doing this. But no matter how many times you might have to change a routine, but always make it and try to be consistent with it. It's the is the most important thing. If you are able to finish off whatever you have scheduled, whatever you have made in a routine, you will do really good in an exam, because you are able to perform, because whatever you are creating in a routine is something that you are expecting from yourself. And I'm sure whenever we make a routine, we always keep things which are not so easy, okay, not so very comfortable, okay, they're a little hard to finish up, and we might need to work really hard for that. So when we try to chase it, we really we will be able to go for a we will be able to achieve it in a much better way, in on time, especially on time, okay, and we don't have to hurry up during our exams hour. So please make routine. It really helped me. As I already said, I'm not so much a routine person. I usually don't make routine in other normal days, but exam time, this time I did it, and it helped me a lot. It really helps you a lot. So number one thing is make a routine. It might be a very simple thing, but very effective. So now let's go to second thing. The second thing that really helped me was making notes. I know it's so many things are there, and it's so difficult to make notes sometimes, to collect everything, but not every subject, but maybe there are two subjects which notes I had. One was forensic medicine, and next one ophthalmology. So I had made a good notes of forensic medicine and ophthalmology, because ophthalmology, it's too many things you have to study, and like there's too much things in the book, and you just don't need to study everything. You need very little things. So to make that easy, I just made a small notes of every topic that I had to study, and not enough to solve MCQs, but good enough to solve uh, long questions and short questions. I'm telling you, it makes so easy. It makes you, like, literally, it makes you study so easy. If I had to study the same thing from book, okay, suppose it will take me 2 hours, then with that notes, I could just do that in 1 hour. Okay, it will totally reduce the effort that I had to put to literally half. Okay, from that putting on the book. It It is so efficient, very convenient. You when you have your own notes, and your own notes means you'll be able to understand it because you will write in a very simple form. And it's forever thing, and it's really beautiful. I really suggest you to make notes of the subjects you find it difficult. Forensic medicine, our teacher also, they used to give us note and they used to make us write notes in classroom. So because of that, I had no good notes of forensic medicine, and that is why, again, it helped me go through my chapters easily. And ophthalmology, I made my own, and that again helped me a lot. Really, it just you can try it. I can really suggest all the students, if you're in third year and you are giving ophthalmology exam, please make note of, especially of ophthalmology. It's very easy. Just highlight the important topics and make good notes. Whatever you want to make for exam, make comparison notes. I used to make comparison notes of the similar kind of topics, or the topics which are are frequently asked. So because of that comparison, no, I could easily remember both of them, and I will not be confused in exam. So that's the point number two. So making notes helped me a lot. This is my special request to every medicos. Please, at least once, try and make notes. Notes means that's really very concise. It will just have important things. It will be enough to solve your SEQs and PVQs especially. Make it. You will realize it that how easily you will cover up most of the topics. It's just fantastic. Please try it. This is something I really will request you to try this time from my experience. Okay, and so yeah. So that's it. So now let's go for point number 3. The third thing is revision. See, revision, I know everyone, you see, these points are nothing new, but this might differ according to the year which you are studying. So if you are studying in your third year and you have these 4 subjects, especially ear, nose and throat, ophthalmology, forensic medicine and community medicine, then listen to me carefully. Please revise more, because these subjects, they are so volatile that you will study today and tomorrow you will not remember like even a one sentence. Okay, I'm not kidding you. When my seniors and when my these people, they told me these are very volatile subjects, I thought maybe a little bit difficult to get into your mind, something like that. But when I studied it and I realized it, after studying throughout the preparation time, like I think I almost had 1 month of preparation time, and I had studied throughout it. During an examination, I again had to look at the books because I could not remember anything. So once when I revised it, maybe after that I remembered, but before that I was just like in level 0, and it was not just me but my whole friends. I can give you many people as examples who have accepted that these subjects are very volatile. These topics to remember are very volatile. You need to revise them again and again and again, because you will study and you will forget, you will study, you will forget, you will study, you will forget. And this is something that everybody will accept. Whoever will study these 4 subjects, everyone will accept this. Okay, so if these 4 subjects, especially I'm talking about these 4 subjects, because in my first year also, second year also, it was so much of syllabus was there. But if I used to study one topic once very nicely, at least I will remember it for like a week at least. But this time it was like so volatile. I will study and I will forget next day, and even if I will remember, I need to at least revise it once to get back and refresh everything. So please, if you are having these 4 subjects, this is the like one thing that you have to keep in your mind throughout that year, that these subjects are volatile and you need one special mantra for these subjects is revision. Must revision. Do and study less but and revise more. Study less, revise more. That's how you can solve it. Otherwise, if you think that I'll study it once or twice and now I remember it, then trust me, you're gonna cry after a week, because after a week you will be in level 0, literally there. Because it's not I think because we are not very used to with these topics and the things that we study here. So when we don't have something that we can imply in our daily lives, it becomes difficult for us to memorize. And all of these topics in the subjects are very very new, is except community medicine. Other subjects is very new, and you are studying it just for 1 year. So maybe because of not being so habituated with those terms and topics, it becomes difficult. I don't know what is the main reason behind it, but this is all I could figure it out. And thank god I had people who told me that okay, it's very volatile, just revise it, revise it, revise it, and I listened to them little bit. Okay, not fully but little bit. That's why I got saved, at least, because I'm very lazy at doing revisions. I just don't know why, because maybe I had this fear of when I'll revise I'll forget everything and again I'll get disappointed or what. But I don't need to revise so much, but this time I did because of the advices I was getting, that it is very volatile. And I really want to thank all those people who suggested me that and who advised me to revise multiple times these topics. And that's it. That's third advice, number 3, that revise multiple times, at least for these 4 subjects. These are very volatile to remember. The fourth thing that I followed this time, and it's not a very like a specific suggestion, it's kind of like a situation specific suggestion. So if you have a situation like me, okay, then it might be effective, but if you don't have this situation, it might not be so useful for it. So usually I don't like the environment in my hostel. So what to do? Should I feel sad about it and stay in my room? No. What I used to do is I'll go to the library. I will go to the library like early in the morning, maybe around 7, sometimes 7, around 7 to 7:50, because library opens at 7 o'clock. So around 7 to 7:50 I will reach library, and then even if I will skip the breakfast here and I will do my breakfast in the canteen, and I will be like in the library throughout the day, because I wanted to study in such a place where I will find my peace, where I will find happiness, where I'll be very happy to study, not in a very disturbed environment, or not where you are not happy. Okay, so I will like to suggest you, if you are anywhere and you are having problem around the environment, you are finding disturbances, or you are having not so good time, then just change your environment and go to a new one which might be effective for you, with where you might find you might be very effective for you to study. Like some people like to study in cafes, some people like to study at the homes, like going to the home. Some people like to study at the room. Some people might have the roommate and they might want to study having an extra room, or going to an like a single room. Then you can take a single room, ask with the warden and have a single room and study like that. So choose an alternative, but do not remain distracted, do not remain disturbed, because when you are disturbed, consciously unconsciously, but it is affecting you, and it is affecting your study also, because sometimes you start to think about it, your momentum gets slow, you are not able to get the momentum, that speed to study. So distractions are never great. So altogether it sums up in distraction also. And the next thing is creating a good atmosphere around you. It's so important. If you don't have a good atmosphere around you, you will not be able to perform in a good way. So create your own atmosphere and choose a better environment yourself, if that's in your hand, if it is possible. Maybe you have to go little, it fell down, maybe out of your comfort zone, but do it and create a good atmosphere, because the speed that you will have, the focus that you will have in a good atmosphere, it's like 20 times more than in a disturbing environment, in a sad environment. So change your environment and have a good thing while studying. That's the my point number 4. So point number 5, and we are at the end of this video, and I know my suggestions or whatever I followed for my third year exam preparation, these are not something very big and very different and unique. They are something which I know you all must have listened at least once till now, but I'm talking about how they helped me, and I want you to also try this so that you can also get benefit of this. So what I want to say share here is this is something I learned from my friend Kamala. Okay, so when I used to go to her room, and she doesn't stay in hostel, she has taken room outside. So when I'll go to her room, I could see this, inspirational quotes and targets written all over her room. And I really liked it, and I felt that that's a very good way of motivating yourself. I know we don't look at them all the time, but whenever we look at them, I feel like they just give a little bit of this, push that you have to study, right? So I have given a short clip of mine. So this is so embarrassing, but I would like to share. This is what I have written here, my aims and few things like this, and okay. And at first, when I used to keep, because when I first kept it, I was not feeling so much, like, okay, now I have kept it. This will really motivated me so much. I was not having so much expectations, but I was like, no, it will create a good atmosphere. It will just make me focus towards my target. But I want to tell you that it really helped me focus on my target, because whenever, even if I'm combing my hair or doing something or other thing, and my eyes goes on those targets, it will just make me think, okay, I have to study. I have to remember that these are my targets and this I want to achieve, and for that I have to work hard. So, and then I will start to work hard. These kinds of, quotes, targets. Actually, I don't have so much of quotes, but usually this target and all will help you to achieve your goal, and at least it will, like, it will remain in your mind subconsciously, and then you will you will be driven towards your goal. Okay, you will not just go away from your goal. You will not get diverted. It will have to bring you towards your track. It will just help you remember. It will have to remind you that you have certain target and you have to finish it. And it's just like manifesting also. But more than that, I would like to say that it's just like a good friend who is sitting there quietly and just making you remember, okay, so you have this target, you have to complete it, and in a very good and a positive way. Whatever you like, whatever is your preferences, you can put it on your wall. And I'm telling you, I never used to do it, not like one or two sticky notes I used to keep there with some quotes, but this time I did with I kept lots of, okay, on my room. Some of them I have already destroyed because I feel like, okay, I don't need them, because they were very very too strong, and anyone will come to my room, they will read it, and I will feel so embarrassed, because I don't know, I will just be like, what they might be thinking, what this girl is doing, so something like that. But please try it once. It helped me so much. At least it will remind me, it will not pressurize you, but it's just a slight reminder, okay, that you have to study. So that's it. So yeah, that's it. These are the 5 things that really helped me in my third year board examination. And I'm sharing with you all because I want you all to also try it once. And if you find it useful, then I'm very happy for you, and I'm happy that my advices could help somebody. So saying so, I would like to end this video. Please, if you liked it, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. And now I have started to upload mnemonics on ENT and ophthalmology and other subjects also. You can so go and check them out also on my channel. So yeah, that's it.